paparazzi.
Sapo has a new opponent. What happened, and do you think this is better or worse for him?
Yeah, they changed his opponent. He was facing a Japanese guy that just signed with the UFC. I think he actually has 2 fights in the UFC or something. I'm not sure. But this Japanese guy was really tough. You know, I saw one of his fights, especially the fight that he had in Dream against Murilo Rua, Shogun's brother, and he actually beat him. You know, and Shogun is a very tough guy, very, very aggressive and very tough. And this guy, the Japanese, was pretty much good overall. You know, he was not excellent in anything, but he's pretty good in everything. You know, I heard he got in a car accident. Poor guy. You know, he broke his leg or something in a car accident, and he cannot fight. So his substitute for a guy called, I think, Costa Filippo or something. He trains out of Matt Serra and Ray Longo, which is kind of odd since Matt Serra, you know, is a Hanzo student. And Sapo is there training with Hanzo. You know, he lives in New York now. So, I mean, but anyways, the opportunity for both, you know, I mean, I don't care. It changed in a way that this new opponent's a very good striker, has really good boxing. And maybe his boxing is better than the Japanese, but other aspects are not as good as the Japanese. So, you know, the strategy changed a little bit, but I'm confident that Sapo's, you know, is going to do well. And, you know, I'll be in touch with him pretty much all the time, and I've been talking to his multi-coach, Phil Nurse, too, and another guy called Roman, who is like a kind of like a wrestling coach as well, and overall coach, helping him out. And we're on the same page, and I think the strategy is pretty good. We're gonna have, of course, Plan B, Plan C. You know, if the strategy A doesn't work, but I'm pretty confident. I think Sapo's gonna do good, and I believe he's gonna do a submission or TKO.
And how do you feel that he's been doing so far in the UFC?
Man, let me tell you that the UFC is like a Shark Tank. You know, there's no easy fight in the UFC. If you think you're gonna go in the UFC, you're gonna build a career getting an easy fight, you're not gonna get any easy fight. Period. And he got really tough guys. You know, he was on a big winning streak before the UFC. He got in the UFC. His first fight, he lost on points by a really tough guy for American top team. And the guy was like a really hard game because, you know, very good wrestler, good boxing. He couldn't be taken down and heavy-handed. He didn't finish Sapo. It was kind of a close fight, but, you know, he won the decision. And the last fight was a draw, you know, because Sapo fought a guy that is like, is another Sapo, Canadian Sapo. He was kind of a brawler and good jiu-jitsu, good scrambles, and, you know, and a heavy hand too. And it was a draw, you know. Sapo won the first and second rounds and lost the third. And it was a majority draw, actually. 2 guys give Sapo, and 1 guy gives Sapo the victory, and 2 guys give the draw. So, you know, it was a pretty close fight. I think Sapo needs to win, you know. I know that the guys like him there. He fights, he's an entertaining fighter. But I believe in his victory. I think he's going to win and stay in the event. That's what I think.
Cool, thank you.